Hey everybody, how's it going? So I am here in the parking lot with my beautiful Nissan Sentra and girlfriend. I mean beautiful girlfriend and Nissan Sentra. I got that backwards. Oh. Mwah. Mwah. So this is the Sentra. Tomorrow I'm going to be returning it and I'm going to be very, very sad when I give back this little lawnmower. So my car actually got totaled. So yeah, so they went from, when the Silverado hit it, I'll post a picture later. So the Silverado has a dent in it that's small and a bumper that has a crack in it. So the bumper cracked and you could see that instead of it being horizontal, the right side of the bumper went vertical. It wasn't dragging along the floor, but it was in not the nicest condition. And my car turned into an accordion. It was still able to drive. I was able to drive it onto the tow truck. The airbags never deployed. The windshield broke. The right wheel tire went flat. Hood came off. Right mirror broke, and the windshield cracked. And like the front fender and bumper and all that were kind of messed up. And for that, they started at an estimate of $8,000, then $13,000, then $18,000, and then they said that the estimate went all the way up to $32,000. And then the insurance adjuster just told the body shop, okay, just stop, that's enough. And they're actually writing me a check for the value of the car. The interesting thing is that the check that they're writing me is actually for about $3,000 more than I actually paid for the car. So you know how they say when you take a car off the lot, it's worth less money? And if the moment you drive it off the lot, it's worth less. They're writing me, I used this car for 2 months, I put about 2,200 miles on it, and they're writing me a check for over $2,000 more than what I paid for it, which is insane. So I've been thinking about it, and as much as I don't like some elements of the lawnmower doesn't really, it doesn't go straight, it leans left or right constantly. I'm not even talking about lane assist, because when I turn lane assist off in the other car, it would still go straight. This one leans constantly. It's slow. But the thing that I like about this car that's making me think about buying the lawnmower is that Erica has not been motion sick this entire vacation. No, she hasn't been motion sick once this entire vacation. Not once.
A slight headache, but it's so much more tolerable than the Tesla.
She theorizes that it is the regenerative braking and the acceleration. But even when I had the acceleration on chill on the Tesla, she'd be motion sick. And even when we were riding, when I wasn't braking, she'd be motion sick. So then it comes down to a choice. Do I get a car that I like, or do I get a car that makes my girlfriend comfortable? And at the end of the day, honestly, I'd rather have a comfortable girlfriend than a flashy car. So I'm thinking of asking the rental company if I can take this Nissan Sentra from them for, I don't know. What do you think is a fair offer? 200 bucks?
No.
400.
You know what the thing is though? You can turn the regenerative off, right? You can return it off.
Yeah, but it destroys the range.
But here's the thing. If that's the case, you can have both the best of both worlds. When you're driving, you can have it at max regen, and when I'm in the car, right, you can have it on low or off. Because it doesn't happen all the time, but when we were driving to Jess's, you had it on high, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand high.
I always have it on high. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you have it on high, I get motion sick, so just turn off low or turn it on off. But I think low I'd be fine, but we couldn't test low. Yeah,
this car has many endearing features. Like for instance, when I want to pass someone and I hit the accelerator pedal, you'll hear it make a lot of noise, and people, it's like it tricks you into thinking it's going faster, but you've only gone from 60 to 63, and you've waited several seconds. First, you have to wait several seconds after you actually hit the gas pedal for it to even start making noise. Then once it starts making noise, you got to wait like 3 or 4 seconds more for anything to actually happen. So it's a very interesting vehicle, but I like the fact that when Erica is in the car with me in this car, she's very comfortable, whereas in the Model 3, she was uncomfortable. And what I'm thinking is, since I already know that this car makes her comfortable, I'll ask the rental company if I could take it.
No.
I'll ask the rental company if I can take it from them. I think 400 bucks is an amazing offer.
How much was the car again?
19K.
Oh, come on now.
It's a rental.
They're not going to pay 400 when they get $100.
Also, it's the fourth one. I mean, no, it's the third one. So at this point in time, it's very, very likely that it's going to die again. So 400, take it off their hands is probably fair.
They keep it for 4 days. The car pays for itself what you're offering. You're paying about $100 a day.
I'm glad that we figured out the cause of your motion sickness, though.
It's a regenerative braking. I still have like a slight headache, but it's a lot more bearable.
I'll be honest, like 0 to 60 in like 3.5 to 4 seconds was fun.
But even
you don't need that.
Even Steve mentioned, right, when he's in the car, he notices the brakes are different, right?
Well, yeah, and remember when Viniera was driving below the speed limit on the highway when she was driving that?
Yeah.
She told me afterwards. She said like, I'm driving and it's drifting left, so I put steering wheel to right, then it drift right. So she was not a
No,
bit.
when I'm at the
Do you have your card?
Huh?
I can get it. Oh,
The Tesla, the brakes are different.
Yeah. It takes a while to get used to the regenerative braking thing, but once you're used to it, you can drive with one pedal, which is nice. But can you believe that? $32,000 of damage.
You know what? Go to the other one. Go over
Yeah,
there.
let's go to the other one. $32,000 of damage. That Chevy probably needs like a new bumper and rear panel for $500.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now I get why
But
people drive Chevy Silverados.
Tesla is like the Apple of cars, since really, right? The parts are expensive.
What I want to do is I want to get an estimate, and I think it would be interesting to post the estimate for people to see. So the insurance guy told me the price. I don't really care at this point because they're writing me a check for $2,000 more than I paid for the freaking car. Can you believe that shit?
Do you think, I wonder how many Tesla's sales are repeat Tesla buyers? So people who total their cars, crash their cars, right? Couldn't that mean like, they're like, damn it, I had a Eugene and then he came over and then, yeah, he totaled my car, so I have insurance.
By the way, shout out to North Carolina Farm Bureau for not giving me any crap throughout the entire way. They're good people. I'm vaccinated.
What? I'm gonna put on my face mask. Nah, I got my face mask over here.
Look at the phone.
Yeah, of course, it's a pickup phone.
When do you think that was put in? 1960?
Huh? What?
All right, so that's about it. We're continuing the trip. See you later. Wave goodbye, Erica.
What? Oh, jeez. My freaking face mask is fumbling. Huh?
Wave goodbye, Erica.
What?
Bye-bye.